Welcome back to today's More Report chart analysis on Friday, the 18th of March, with me, Richard Perry, market analyst at Handtech Markets. Let's look at cable. We had this strong move on cable yesterday. To be honest, it sort of came. I think was cable has basically been, or sterling has been, the sort of biggest underperformer amongst the forex majors recently, and it sort of has, I think, been playing into this move yesterday that we had such a strong move to the upside. 220 ticks of gains on the day, really, really strong move, and broke out above that 44.35 level. 45 figure was the high, and sort of pulled away and closed above this pivot line of 44.10. Interestingly enough, 44.10 has basically been the reaction low today so far, sort of pulling back to that pivot. So that is your initial line of support that I'm sort of looking at. But you look at these momentum indicators, you'd say that they are increasingly positive now, having sort of pushed above that pivot line. So you'd start to think about these next resistance lines, 45.75, something 46.70, from those February highs. So it's interesting that we've seen this move. You've got a slight correction, as I said today, slight dip back. You'd certainly point towards 43.35 and obviously 44.10 being the support that comes in for this chart. But then beyond that, you'd start to think about the next pivot line below that. If it did continue to fall away, you'd think, well, there is a breakout pivot at 42.80 as well. Minor breakout pivot, so that is also another line of support. But to be honest, I think that the strength of that move that we saw yesterday, you had the bull flag actually, which has been played out now. It'll be interesting to see if it can hold above this support. But the outlook for cable generally has certainly improved, and that's no doubt with that. But it'll be interesting to see, because I think it was ultimately just playing out as part of a sort of an unwinding move, following on from some of the weakness that we've seen on cable in recent weeks. You've got a lot of downside pressure from the Brexit vote, and also obviously now or the fears that the dollar or the Fed would be moving towards a tighter sort of stance. Now that obviously proved unfounded, and we started to see a bit of a pull higher. Also yesterday we had the Bank of England, which came not as dovish as maybe had been expected as well. So maybe there is scope for a bit of a rebound and unwinding of this move now. So as I said, it'll be interesting to see if we can hold on to this pivot at 44.10. But ultimately this could be continuing to pull higher, and as I said, test these February highs. So I wish you good luck in your trading on cable today, and I'll speak to you later. Thank you.